Mtazamaji, hivi sasa tunakupeleka moja kwa moja katika makao makuu ya naibu wa rais William Ruto ambaye ni kiongozi wa chama cha UDA. Hivi sasa anazungumza na wanahabari moja kwa moja kutoka makazi hayo mtaani Karen.
Allow me to read a written statement which is very much unusual of me. On the 8th of May 2022, Pamoja African Alliance signed a coalition agreement with Kenya Kwanza Alliance. This was after a series of consultative meetings with Pamoja African Alliance stakeholders that ended with PA's NEC passing an official resolution to join Kenya Kwanza Alliance. PA as a political party was founded to pursue a buffet of both local and national objectives. Due to the historical and continued marginalization of the Coast region, Pamoja African Alliance prioritized 3 agenda items so as to address this endemic vice. The first is the land question at the coast. The second is the region's economy. And the third is inclusivity in mainstream public service of the coastal person. Since Pamoja African Alliance was not fielding a presidential candidate for the 2022 general elections, and in order to pursue and achieve these objectives, Pamoja African Alliance had to look for a suitable partnership that was willing to specifically commit to address these 3 main issues affecting the coastal population. Initially, Pamoja African Alliance had hoped to join the Azimio political configuration. Unfortunately and regrettably, Pamoja African Alliance had to opt out midway of Azimio for 3 fundamental reasons. Reason number 1, why we walked away from Azimio: the legal process for PA to be legally in Azimio could not be completed, as it was frustrated by the flat refusal of Azimio to make available a copy of the Azimio agreement, which would have enabled PA to table the same before our NEC for ratification as demanded by the party constitution. Reason number 2, the dealings in Azimio are shrouded in disturbing deep secrecy and mistrust. Consultations and decisions are made by a few and forced down the throats of the majority of the constituent parties. Number 3, due to the above 2 reasons, it became difficult for PA to pursue its 3-item agenda for and on behalf of our people within the Azimio configuration. Apart from the usual rhetorics during political gatherings, there is absolutely nothing to show in terms of commitment for the coastal people in the Azimio configuration. In the past and during campaigns, presidential candidates have always verbally promised the coast people heaven, only to forget what they promised once they got into power. This time, the coast people were not going to accept anything short of a written commitment that can legally be enforced. Therefore, as a party, we had to seek for alternative partners who were willing to commit in writing the implementation of the 3 primary agenda facing the coastal people. After short but deep and intense engagement with the Kenya Kwanza Alliance partners, PA signed a pre-election agreement detailing how the 3 agenda items will be addressed immediately Kenya Kwanza Alliance forms government after the 2022 general elections. And for avoidance of doubt, the agreement provides, amongst other things, that upon winning the presidential election scheduled for the 9th of August 2022, Kenya Kwanza Alliance administration shall ensure the following within the 2022-2027 development cycle. Number 1, reverse all operational changes that have been carried out in the recent past, whose effect has been to relocate some of the core activities of the Kenya's main seaport from Mombasa to inland depots in Nairobi and Naivasha. To this end, the necessary administrative and legislative measures shall be undertaken within a year, effective 9th August 2022. As you're aware, the port operations have all been moved inland, and that has caused immeasurable sufferings to the people of the coast region. Hence the need to reverse that. 2, put in place necessary reforms to ensure the Port of Lamu brings measurable employment and other economic benefits to the local communities. 3, revive the cashew nut, coconut, and mixer industries, especially in the coast region, by funding the same. 4, involve local communities in the management and benefit sharing of the resources associated with the blue economy. 5, establish a benefit sharing arrangement between the national government and the local communities in the coast region in respect to mining and other natural resources. 6, review the Coast Guard Act and other laws to enhance the protection of local communities' fishing and other economic activities. Number 7, address the historical land injustices, especially at the coast, including necessary reforms of relevant laws and the setting up of a land compensation fund to assist the locals to progressively acquire or purchase land from absentee landlords. To this end, budgetary allocations shall be provided for to achieve these aims effective 9th August 2022 for the entire 5-year period. Number 8, promote inclusivity of residents of the coastal region into the management and equitable benefit sharing of the national assets located at the coast. Lastly, ensure equitable representation of residents of the coast region in national government appointments and the equitable representation in all cadre of civil service, disciplined forces, Kenya's diplomatic staff, and all sectors of the public service. So these are the core issues that PA brought to Kenya Kwanza, and we are happy to announce that all these issues have been captured well in the written agreement that was signed on the 8th of May between PA and Kenya Kwanza. Now, for the reasons outlined above, we have no doubt that once Kenya Kwanza Alliance forms government, a new chapter that will bring hope to our people will officially begin.